Who's that?
Hey.
I can't see.
What's up?
How you doing? Nice to meet you, man.
Good to meet you too, man. Jermaine.
Yeah.
That's him.
Well, come on out. we're all not really sure what to expect, but
Hi. Hey.
How you doing, Erika?
Hey.
here he is.
What's up?
It's nice to see you in person.
Nice to see you too. You look good.
How you doing?
Tammy.
Jermaine.
Nice to meet you. Wow. Okay.
So what the hell's going on? Because you said you lived in Texas yesterday, but you told Erika you live here.
I own a house in Lubbock, Texas, you know.
Okay.
So that's my hub, that's where I go. And LA is basically where I come to work in.
Fine. So
Yeah.
if it's been you talking to her the whole time, which it has, right?
Yeah, of course.
Why haven't you been down to try to meet up or FaceTime?
You've been to New
You're-
Orleans twice.
Yeah.
She's been here.
Well, I didn't do the FaceTime because, I don't know, it's like, I don't feel like we needed that. We connected on levels far beyond that, you know what I mean? And the reason why I haven't met you, Erika, is basically because in my line of work, I have to travel a lot. I do a lot of set design, also.
Yeah, but you came to New Orleans twice, and you could have made time.
When I came to New Orleans, I was actually with family.
Family, huh?
Yeah, I accidentally slipped up. I didn't want you to know I was out there because I knew you'd be upset because we've been trying to meet each other for the longest. So I felt bad that I didn't.
But if you're trying to date me, then you should want me to meet your families.
Yeah, but it's complicated because I just,
Just what?
it's
Do you have kids?
kids. I don't have
Girlfriend?
kids. No.
Married?
No, I'm not married. Why do you feel like I got kids and I'm married?
We talked to your friend, he goes by Peanut.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my best friend.
He didn't want to like answer any questions about you, but he said something at the end of our conversation. He was like,
If you have questions for him,
Yeah,
ask
about
him, but
kids.
he's got problems
with his kids and
with
his
the kids at the mom's
No, no.
house.
See, I was in a relationship, and the woman that I was with, she had children.
How long were you in that relationship?
I was in a relationship like 3 years, 4 years. The relationship was, you know, it was rocky, man.
So when did you end your previous relationship?
It's probably like a little bit over a year ago.
So for like the first 2 years that you were talking to Erika,
So
you
you're
were
still
very
in a
much
relationship?
still in that.
Daniel.
Yeah. During the time we were talking about meeting each other and doing all these things, I was still kind of in that relationship. And I was trying to get out of that relationship, you know what I mean?
Did you tell Erika about that? Did you guys ever talk about?
No, I never told her that. I didn't want to bring my drama into your life while you were going through what you were going through, you know what I mean?
I understand all that, but you know, from her point of view, I feel like that feels a little deceptive.
I mean, deception, deceiving, lies. You would have to say, I haven't said anything. I didn't tell her that, hey, I'm not in a relationship.
I
That never-
asked you, was you in a relationship? You said no.
I just didn't feel like it was necessary at the time to express all of my woes upon her while she was going through health issues and family emergencies and things of that nature, and I just didn't want to pour that on her, you know what I mean?
So look, while you've been honest about most of the major details of your life, there have been some elements of your story that you've told Erika that were a little bent. You were still in a relationship when you met. I don't have kids.
Well, I have a son.
A son?
Wait.
Yeah, I have a son.
What?
What? We
We just asked you, did you have a child?
No, you asked me if I had kids.
Well, bro, it's the same thing.
No, it's not the same. Kids is more than one. And
Do you have a singular child?
But you guys were referring to
Jermaine.
You guys were referring to the
referring
group of
to
the kids.
your
I'm like, no, those are not my kids.
But you do have
I have a kid, yeah, of my own who is about to turn 17 from a previous relationship.
Wow, okay.
So you don't
Yeah,
think that's
when I
something
was
you should have
young,
told
like-
me?
Huh?
You don't think that's something you should have told me?
You never asked me. You
I've
never.
asked you, did you have a child? Yes,
You
I
never
have.
straight up asked me if I have a when.
I've asked you multiple
Well,
times.
did she say
did
she
you
said
have a
you have
child?
Kids.
And you said no.
Wow. So we better play that game.
You don't have to tell everybody your business right off break, but like after 3 years and somebody's asking you, do you have kids? Withholding information is still lying.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. But to be honest, I got too far down the rabbit hole though. Like when we first started talking, it was more like flirtatious. And then as it got deeper, I was like, oh man, do I let her know these things that she does not know? Or do I wait until I know that she is someone that I could be with, you know? Sure, it's living in fear, but coming from a background with relationships where, you know, crazy women, quote unquote, like.
But you could have told me and gave me the opportunity to decide what I wanted to do or not.
And let me give you a tip on women. Women become crazy when information is withheld from us and we're lied to. So usually if you give us the truth up front, we get a little less crazy.
You're right. I mean, I guess my excuse of me not thinking it was serious at first and leading into something more serious doesn't matter, I guess, to you guys, right? Yeah, I mean, I get that.
So have you ever been married? Because I've asked you that multiple times.
I said no, I've never been married, no.
And while you've been talking to Erika, have you been talking to anyone else seriously for the past 3 years?
I don't play those games.
But you say you don't play those games, like talking to other women, like you were kind of talking to Erika.
I mean, but come on, Neve, that's not exactly the same thing. I mean, I'm guilty of hiding the fact that I was interested in another woman while exiting with another woman.
All right, so hold on. So let's just get to the present, okay? You're here. So the question now is, what are your feelings for Erika?
I mean, one thing that I wanted to tell you, Erika, is that over the span that we've been talking to each other, I've grown to like you a lot, and I want a chance or a shot with you. You know what I mean? I want to be able to see how that looks like, you know? You know how we talk, you know? We have a connection, and you know.
We do, but that's big. That's not something small.
We've never had two hopefuls hook up.
An identical twin?
Everybody in Hawaii is in on this.
That's insane. We've never seen anything like this. The Catfish sent you the real guy's Facebook page.
Come on.